Hi everyone, I'm Megan from Culture and I'm here at the Bag Lady today with
Jane Beatty, and I'm the owner.
So to start off, can you tell us a bit about your business and how it operates differently during the day and then at night?
Well, in the day, we are a diner style place. We do breakfast and lunch. We're open Thursday through Sunday from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. In the evening, we do what's called Bag Lady After Dark. We turn off all the lights except for the string lights on the ceiling. We put up velvet curtains to cover the kitchen, and we serve cocktails and so really light snacks.
The decor in here is so cool, so I wanted to know what the inspiration behind it was.
My love of vintage. I've always loved thrifting, going to antique markets, flea markets, garage sales, that kind of thing. So I just started collecting more and more stuff. We have customers donate stuff now.
That's so cool.
And I continue to shop all the time.
Yeah. We're here at JS Ryan & Co., also known as Staff Only, with
Ryan Ford, the owner of both. JS Ryan & Co. We've been open 5 years now. About 3 years ago, I had the sort of vision of turning our staff room into a little cocktail lounge, but the liquor license is for both.
Awesome.
If you'd like a glass of wine or a beer with your haircut, you're welcome to do so. We just don't do the cocktails because they're a little too involved to be doing during the day.
The atmosphere here is amazing.
Thank you.
How do you transition the space from day to night?
One of the biggest challenges here was creating the brightest possible space for us to be able to do the best work we can. Those blinds get drawn, all the lights go off up here. We were able to kind of create that ambient, almost like kind of romantic, loungy kind of vibe. I wanted to come to London and bring like a slice of sort of big city. And I think we've done that. Like we have a very modern salon and barbershop vibe. We didn't put a deer head on the wall. The idea was to expand to more like ladies' hair and salon services, which we do.
Do you find you get the same customers day and night, or do you think it switches up with your customer base?
In the beginning, it was very much our regular clientele and just neighborhood people. Very recently, word has really traveled. We had a video on Dine In 519, so now we're seeing a bit of that shift. We're seeing a demographic shift as well. I had ID people who was like their 19th birthday. But we also had like 2 lovely ladies in on the weekend who were like 60 years old and like had the best time.
I'm here today at Variety Cafe with...
Hello, my name is Lauren Giffen. I'm the owner of Variety Cafe.
How long has Variety Cafe been around as a cafe, and when did you decide to start adding in some other events?
We opened in 2022, and then we had people from the neighborhood come in and ask, could we have a photo shoot here at night? Could we do a karaoke thing on the patio? That was a really helpful additional stream of revenue coming in. Especially like in the changing economy, and now kind of operate as a cafe during the day and then kind of into events in the evening.
How can people get in touch with you about
Using
this space?
The best way to reach us initially is through our Instagram account. We also don't charge hosts, so we want people to be able to use the space.
It's a great atmosphere in here. It looks really cool. I was wondering what inspired the vibe.
I think it's the color, it's the punch, it's the contrasting colors, it's a little 70s. The idea was to have a space that you come in and you feel comfortable to spend time.
What inspired the shift from a cafe into also after dark?
My neighbors are amazing and super supportive of the Bag Lady, and everyone's always talking about it. What we're missing is like a neighborhood pub or like a local place to go for a drink in the evening. So we thought we'd try it out.
I actually worked in the restaurant industry for 18 years in Toronto. Made a shift 9 years ago to learn how to cut hair. In times of our economy, all of these things, more and more people are having these multi-purpose like commercial spaces.
What challenges have come from transitioning into a place that's not only open from 8 to 2, but now on some nights 5 to 9?
Getting people to know about it, I guess. And we started off slow here. 16 years ago, it was very slow, and it's word of mouth. And that's really our best advertising, and now obviously social media.
I think a big challenge is just generally operating a business in this time. And for this space, it's like we want to be open for the community to be able to use the space. And then we also want to be able to, financially work.
Do you think there's financial advantages to having now a second sort of purpose for the restaurant? Have you seen any other advantages come through with that?
As everybody knows, the cost of everything has gone up, the cost of labor has gone up. We're hoping to bring in a little bit more cash flow.
One of the biggest advantages, and I'll use Carlos as an example, he's a barber first and foremost, but he works the bar as well. This guy is hustling. Everyone that comes in, he's like, dude, you have sick hair. Here's my card. We really piggyback off each other, both businesses. And yeah, it's a great side gig. Anybody who wants to work in the bar, they're welcome to.
So do you think that the trend of a dual business is growing? And if you do, why do you think this is on the rise?
I think it is, and I think it's on the rise because times are a little tough these days, and you have to be creative in how to bring in extra income.
It's probably small businesses kind of, working together, seeing what each other are doing, seeing things that are successful. I think that's probably why it's growing, but I also think it's just trying to produce those different ways of bringing people together and increasing the volume of people that you have come through the space.